Welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. Today I am going to be making some pickled peppers. Yay! We just harvested some big containers of peppers. These are my sweet peppers that I harvested. I did a little short on them, a YouTube short, and these are my spicy peppers. They're all mixed in. So I separated the spicy from the sweet. As I was picking, I separated the spicy from the sweet so that I could pickle them because that has been our favorite way to use our peppers this year. I still have one large batch of the jalapenos I recently did, and they taste so good. We've had them on pizza, we've had them on sandwiches, and anything that you like to add. I also had one on a bagel the other night. I did a bagel with cream cheese and then just put the jalapenos right on my bagel. It was so good. If you like jalapenos, and my favorite kind of bagel is a cheddar jalapeno bagel. So it was like super good, even though there was no cheddar. It was just regular cream cheese with jalapeno on it. It was good. Anyway, let's get to doing this. I found a recipe that I really like. It's called 10-minute pickled peppers. I will leave the recipe down below in the description box, and you can just click on it and find the recipe. All you're going to need is some white vinegar, some sugar, some salt, and it calls for garlic, but I actually just looked and I'm completely out of garlic right now. Total bummer. So I'm just going to add the garlic cloves in to the mix later. I'm not going to boil them in the brine. So that's the first thing you do. Step number one is you make your brine, and then you chop up your peppers and you put them in jars, and then you pour your brine over it. So we're going to do that all together, and come along. I have not tried this with sweet peppers. I've only done it with our spicy jalapenos. I actually, we haven't harvested any of these lemon drop peppers, and I thought they were gonna be a mild pepper. No, they are not mild. If you grow this pepper, I don't know, maybe you have more heat tolerance than me, but it is super spicy pepper. And the other peppers I have in the spicy ones are jalapenos. What else? Oh, there's a couple habaneros in there. So it's gonna be a really spicy mix that I pickle. There's the habanero. But the sweet peppers that we got are the Paseo Bajío peppers, and they turned a nice red color. And ancho pepper, it did not get as big as I thought. I think something was wrong with where they were growing. This is just a green pepper. It's a little on the spicy side, but it is more mild. So it's way less spicy than those jalapenos. So I'm adding it in the sweet pepper. And we didn't have any bell peppers. Oh, we had one tiny bell pepper. And the lunchbox reds. So those are the mix that's going in the sweet peppers, and let's get to making this together. I wanted to say let's get to baking, but we're not baking anything. We're making a pickle brine, and we are putting them in jars, and then I will keep them in my fridge. I'm not sealing them or anything. I just, it's like almost like refrigerator pickles, except refrigerator pepper pickles. Really good. Really good. If you like peppers on your sandwiches or pizzas or bagels, I definitely recommend this recipe. This will be my third time doing it. My first time doing it is sweet peppers, but I've done it with hot peppers twice already, and it's a keeper. This recipe calls for 1 cup of white vinegar, 1 cup of water, 2 garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of salt. I I don't have any garlic right now, so we aren't going to be adding garlic. But what I am going to be doing is I am going to be quadrupling this recipe. I need 4 cups of white vinegar and 4 cups of water. Just because I have so many peppers, I want to make a large amount of this brine before I chop all my peppers up, just in case I don't want to run out of brine in the middle of doing this. So I just want to have extra brine, and if I have extra, great. If not, I'm gonna have to make more. So I'm hoping not to make more. So I'm doing 4 cups of water, 4 cups of white vinegar. I would be doing 8 garlic cloves. I'm doing 8 tablespoons of sugar and 4 tablespoons of salt. So that's what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and do it. Boil. I'm going to bring it up to boil and then simmer, then take the heat down to low to simmer until all of the salt and sugar is completely dissolved. That should take a couple of minutes, especially with the volume that I have in this pan. All right, I'm just about to boiling. The camera's not picking it up very well. And once it boils, I will turn it down to simmering. All of the sugar and salt is actually dissolved already. But I just like to bring it to boil and then simmer it for 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to turn it down to low now and have it simmer for a minute. And then after that minute is over, I'll turn off the heat and leave this brine to the side, and it is ready to use. Now I'm going to turn my attention over to the peppers. I'm going to begin with the sweet peppers, and I'm going to rinse them off. I think they'll all fit in there. Yep. Awesome. So I'm just going to give them a rinse. To make sure we get all of the dirt and debris. They were pretty clean. On the plants, there wasn't many yucky things on the plants. So they're not bad, but I just want to double check that we get off any dirt, debris, anything that could be yucky. Like a leaf. Next, I will bring them over to this sink, and I'm going to begin chopping them. I have wide mouth jars for this purpose. I like the wide mouth jars. Make sure your jars are clean. This one has like a little bit of a stain on it, but make sure your jars are clean and sanitized. These ones are. And all I'm going to do is chop the peppers in rings. I like the pepper rings. Let me show you those jalapenos one more time. You can cut them any way you want. You can even leave them whole. But I'm going to cut them in these rings. I find they're really easy to use for pizzas. You could cut them in strips if you like that idea. Or like I said, you could leave them whole. I could leave them just like they are. And if you're leaving them whole, then you just put them in your jar right now. So you wouldn't have to do any chopping. You'll just put them in the jar just like so. Okay? That's what you'll do if you're leaving them whole. Maybe I will leave a jar whole. That might be kind of fun. Let me ask Ryan what he thinks I should do. I don't think we'll eat them as much like this. It's just super easy when they're already... But look how pretty they look. If you're doing them whole, they look beautiful. I'm going to chop them all. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my pepper and cut rings like this. And I'm going to try and get them as equal as possible. If you are doing super spicy peppers, you can use gloves. These are the mild sweet peppers, so they're not spicy. But for the jalapenos, if you want, you can use gloves. Today I'm not using gloves. I probably should, but I'm not. So that's all you're gonna do is you're gonna chop them into uniform pieces. And I'm leaving the seeds of mine. You can take them out if you want and put them in the jar. And then fill your jars all the way up. Here's how my sweet peppers are looking. I decided halfway through to go ahead and try pickling these ones whole. I thought that is going to be super tasty, and the girls and I really like pickled eggs, and I think that we're going to like eating these, especially these lunchbox reds that are super good fresh. I think they're going to taste really good pickled too. So I am so happy with the harvest that we got. All right, on to the spices. I found out as I was chopping these little tiny green ones I had in the sweet side. They are not sweet. They are so spicy. I don't know what kind of pepper they are, but I tasted the end of it because I smelled, you know how when you cut a spicy pepper and you can smell that heat? Anyway, that guy did not go in the mild sweet peppers and I put it in the jar for the hot ones. So on to the hot. I also moved over this big giant green pepper. I'm assuming that it's got some heat to it too, so it got to move over here. And my chickens are gonna get the sweet ones. I'm gonna put the spicy ones in the compost. I don't know, they probably could eat the spicy ones too, but if I was a chicken, I wouldn't want my master or keeper, farmer, to throw a bunch of spicy stuff out to me. So we'll give them some lovely little sweet peppers. Same thing with our spicy peppers. All right, here's what I have going on. I have my mild sweet peppers that do not have any heat at all. I have my super spicy mix that I'm going to pickle. And these 3 jars are set aside. I'm going to make into salsa. I mean, not salsa, hot sauce. So stay tuned for that because I just Googled really quick how to make hot sauce. and it's going to take a few extra steps. So these 3 are just going to hang out in these jars until I can handle them tomorrow. These 3 are going to get the brine poured over them that we made earlier. It is cool off now, so it's perfect and ready to use. Okay, my work today is finished. The last thing I'm going to do is put saran wrap over these jars. I think they look so beautiful. I love how canned food looks. I'm going to put saran wrap over these jars and put them in the fridge for the 3 that are getting pickled. It definitely would have worked out perfectly with 4 jars because I do have some brine, a little brine left, and it would have worked perfect to pickle the 4 jars. Here's the 3rd jar. I did 2 sweet pickles. I chopped 1, left these sweet pickles whole. They're kind of popping up. Gotta get that saran wrap on there. And then for these spicy peppers, I'm going to try and make some hot sauces. So I'm also going to put saran wrap on these, but I'm going to leave these out of the fridge. It will be okay if they begin fermenting a little bit. But I was reading, a little sneak peek to what I'll do with these next, is I'm going to put these in a food processor, blend them up, and then let them ferment some more. And I'm also going to get some garlic and onion to put in with these 3 really hot peppers. So these were the jalapenos. These are Thai hots, and I believe those are ancho peppers. I don't know. They're very hot green ones. The Thai hot ones are down the bottom. They are insanely hot. And then these are the lemon drop, and they are so citrusy. It smells so spicy and lemony at the same time. And as I was cutting them, you can see I'm still sweating a little bit. Like, whew, I am probably going to be regretting my choice to not wear gloves. Anyway, we're going to have the kids try and say a poem about pickled peppers, so stay tuned for that at the end of this video if you think that's something you'd be into. If not, I will say thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you're having a wonderful day. If you have not done so already, we would invite you to subscribe. All right, have a great day. Bye. Here's what the kids are gonna try and say.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
No.
Yeah.
I can.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Who's next?
I cannot do it, guys.
Peter Piper picked a peck. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked up pizza pepper pickles, where's the pickle people pick? Peter Piper picked a peck of pep.
All right, Hannah's turn.
Peter Piper picked a peck of Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter peppered picking if Peter Pepper pick a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Pepper picked?
Good job.
I want to do it. I do.
Haley first.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled pepper? Stop that. Peter Piper picked. Yeah, Emma's turn.
Your turn, Emmett.
They saved the best for last. Pepper.
Good job.
Yay! Yay, done. Jaden's turn. Yay, done.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Wow.
My turn.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? All right, second try. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
I can do it faster. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We hope you enjoyed our pickled pepper video. Bye.